What's up everybody, KMC Gamer here, bringing you some gameplay commentary over some gun game that I've been playing recently. I've been playing some Xbox, not really playing PC. I'm trying to play on both now. I'm trying to, spend some time on Xbox, spend some time on PC, because a lot of my subscriber base is generally on Xbox than PC, since PC is a little, harder to play and get money for, but I'm going to try to play a lot more Halo 4, Black Ops 2, anything that's on Xbox. So if you ever see me on Xbox, you can invite me to a game, invite me to a party. I'll definitely join if I'm not too busy, and we can get some commentaries down or some gameplays or whatever. You can be in it. I'll host open lobbies, whatever you want to do. I'm trying to practice talking fast in my videos, not saying not saying fuck, not saying... I have this list of words on my wall of things that I try not to say, so I'm trying to talk faster, more efficiently, and straight to the point. Enough of that 1-minute intro. I'm going to talk about the Nvidia Shield, which is a gaming console that was just unveiled at the Consumer Electronics Show by Nvidia. I want to talk about, what this thing is, since not many people know exactly what it is. There's, not a lot of information on it. It's like a prototype right now. But it's actually really cool. The concept is cool, but I think it has too many flaws to compete with any other console, and that's why I want to talk about why I don't really consider it, a gaming console. To be a gaming console, you'd have to run your own games. Now, this, it does run games for sure, but the catch is that it streams games. I don't know if you know what that means, but when you stream a game, that means it's running from somewhere else. So let's take, for example, OnLive. OnLive is a console, I think it's called OnLive. It's a console that streams video games from an internet database. You download the game, or you stream it from another place, so it's not actually running on your system. You're playing it on your system, but you're actually playing it on somebody else, and you're seeing the screen that they're seeing. So that's kind of like what this console is. It runs over Wi-Fi, and you need a extremely fast gaming PC to run this thing. There's a lot of conflicting articles where it says that you need an Nvidia card or GTX 600 and up. People are saying different things, but I'm just reporting back to you guys what I think. If that is true, that you do need a high-end gaming GPU, then I feel like this is going to tank, because, not many people can afford that, so you're going to have to buy this console and then buy a gaming graphics card on top of that. So it's not going to be, there's actually no launch price. This isn't even really confirmed that it's going to come out. But people are saying that it's going to be within the $200 and $300 range, and then you're going to have to buy a $300 GPU for your computer to actually run this thing and stream it. So that's like the GTX 600 series, and you're going to have to buy one of those in order to run this thing and stream. And that kind of sucks, because, it's kind of misleading, because you're not actually running it on your console. You're running it from somewhere else, and then you're just seeing the video that it's rendering somewhere else. So it's a little misleading. Some people might not actually understand it and go in to buy this thing and be like, hey, looks like a cool new console, like Battle the 3DS. And somebody will buy it and be like, oh, I can't even run this thing. Like, I don't even know what the hell it is. But I want to go actually back to the point where it runs on Wi-Fi. Let's think about that for a second, okay? This console has to have a main computer to run. It has to be streaming from a gaming computer in order to actually play games, and it needs to be over Wi-Fi. Now, can you see yourself, rather than playing on your PC, wanting to play on a portable unit with a 5-inch screen? Think about that. I don't really see a use for this. It markets itself as portable when it's really, you're using it inside of your own home. And you can just, use your own computer to actually run the games. So, I mean, I don't really see a use for it for me in particular. Like, a lot of people are complaining that it won't run over 3G. Or, why isn't that possible for it to run over 3G or 4G and run from, like, say you're at the airport and you want to play some Skyrim. Like, you can't do that. You have to play it in your own home, or at somebody else's Wi-Fi and connect to your computer. So if you're at your friend's house and you don't want to play Xbox with them, I guess you could kind of just ignore them and play your own PC games on a little Game Boy thing. But that's another thing that you have to take into account with this. And I do believe the fact that it can't, you know, run over 3G or 4G, or, you know, you're gonna have to play at optimum hotspots to actually use this thing. But the reason why I believe it's gonna require high-speed Wi-Fi or high-speed 3G, but 3G isn't really that high speed. You know, you're gonna need some high-speed Wi-Fi in order to run this thing because of latency. If you don't know what latency is, it's, you know, how fast, if once you press the button, how fast, like, the message can go to your computer and send the signal back. You know, you don't want to be running and then press B, and then a second later, whatever B does happens. Like, that's what latency is. I guess you can compare it with lag, but that's not really, I guess that's what it is, you know, but I wouldn't really call it lag. That's another huge thing, you know. I think there's too many flaws for this thing to actually sell well. You know, it's been said that just Nvidia is trying to put this out there just to make like a quick buck and not really get into the gaming, you know, console business. But who knows? Who knows what this thing is? I mean, it was only unveiled 2 days ago, or 3 or so, whenever CES was. But yeah, that's the Nvidia Shield. It's a little too early to judge anything, so I'm just giving you the basic facts of what this thing is. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you could, please drop a like and a comment and say whether you think that the Nvidia Shield is a good idea or a bad idea, and why or why not it will succeed. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you all later.